If you have no money and you go make the money, perhaps you gain some wisdom, some experience, some understanding. But given it to you, not only you waste it, you also waste yourself. So he's not going to. So I like to see that people responding to this, and I could at least, as soon as possible, maybe by next year, start a foundation that we bring Canada into Baha'i faith fast. Because this country is a Baha'i country. I'm telling you that right now. I see all the ingredients. I know how to write Baha'i out of them. I have to put them together in a proper way, then the jigsaw puzzle forms. Canada is a Baha'i country. It's because it saves the rest of the world a lot of bad predictions that I have, that I will bring it later on in the last chapter of this talks. It's going to happen to all of us. I won't be around, but you will be getting it. So in order to be a little bit better in a situation, happier, we just have to know in this changing world, what is the next step? Next step. We have to at least guess it. If you know nothing, what's going to happen to you? That's oblivion. When we're young and powerful, we go and do around, we can't think about death or sickness or nothing. But when we get old, like me, 50, then we know there's nothing at the end. We're just getting kind of at the dead end. All of people, they become depressed, sad. This is the reason of depression and sadness. Because they think the road is coming to an end and they don't know how to, what's the end waiting. This is why Baha'ullah says, don't be unhappy. There is death. Try to understand what it is and try to understand yourself. Try to do something good. So before you leave this life, at least get some kind of happiness, Your eyes is not closed in this bus. Your eyes is open as your train gets to the end. You can see buildings, you can see cities, you have dreams, you have visions. Being a goal-oriented is very good. You have to know. What's the goal of life? Death. Good death. A happy death. That's at the end, it's waiting. But you have to know it. We plan for everything in this world. Some of us for 1,000 years from now, we like to plan. But we don't plan for the next 20, 30, 40 years that we're going to die. And before that, when we become disabled, really, can't do nothing. What kind of life is that? When you're so old that you can't do nothing, you're 10% alive. Myself at age 55, I think I'm about 25% alive. Not even 50%, I don't give myself 50%, maybe 40% at the most. So, I have no problem. I know where I'm going. But, I am so sad. To be honest with you, not for you. I wish Baha'u'llah to vanish this planet. At the present time, when I see thousands of years, 6 million years, billion years past, humanity grow here, then there was religion, then it comes, all those prophets, finally Baha'u'llah comes, and Baha'u'llah's followers, he went 113 years, Bob and Baha'u'llah, and all of them, they suffered. They wrote down everything. They went to jail, they sacrificed their life. So we know. Now their followers, they're treating me so badly. They don't even understand what I say. They call me enemy. So, I have a serious sadness for Baha'u'llah. I am so sad for him. You don't know how sad I am for him. This lonely being, And me, the little tiny speck, I have to come and solve the problem. How? Sure, I have a connection to the internet, as you can see. I can speak things that you haven't heard before. But what can I do if you don't want to come to help? even if you have millions of dollars, millions of people, they come and say, bend down. They call me Your Highness. Why? Because there's money. So it's not acceptable. At this stage, are you wanting to come and do something for the sake of yourself and for the sake of humanity, for the sake of your Creator? We have to establish and teach Baha'i faith. We have to understand it first. Don't call these misunderstandings Baha'i faith. Please, you do not know. If people do not know about the Baha'i faith and they do not understand it, they are better off than those who have misunderstood it. They understood it in a wrong way. And Baha'i society is full of it. Mostly Iranian Baha'is. They're the most misunderstood of all the Baha'is on the planet. They have misunderstood this so badly. What a sad story. How can I then be happy? Yeah, I'm sad because of Baha'u'llah, because you don't know how much he's suffering from the present situations. He tells me, you're the small test I brought you to the Baha'i faith. The universal laws of justice. And all the Baha'is have elected them. Those people, they have all knowledge. Even if they don't, they have been elected for so many years that they must have. And what they did to you? They brand you as infidel. That no one should talk to you. They didn't send you a letter even. Although you requested them. You told them you're the Kasimoto. If they don't accept you, accept their decision. They even didn't give you that privilege. But they branded you as infidel. Baha'u'llah is sad. He says, is this the result of creation? That a simple man called Abbas, he comes and told you these things and you denied him. You didn't deny him. It's just a test. As far as he's concerned, he's happier not to be with you. But it was a test for you. If you can accept him as a Baha'i, how would you be able to accept the rest of the mankind? That they're so much different in mentality, in everything. So Baha'u'llah is not very happy. And in the last chapter of this book, this is now we're talking about virtues. Then I'm talking about the last chapter, which is connections. Quite honestly, I don't know the circumstances that's going to follow the planet in not a very far distance in time. Even these videos, they may not survive, So I have to somehow make a good preservation of this and put it somewhere, places, in few people, because their heavy-duty stuff is going to happen, people on the planet. Very, 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 very unpredictable chaos is going to come. And it's going to take all of you by surprise. But meantime, you smile and you laugh. And you say, well, let it come, and then when it came unto us, we believe you. Sure, but by then it's very late. Okay, dokie. This was a few words about happiness, because it is a subject so elusive for a lot of people that they think spirituality and going towards God is going to bring that kind of a happiness. They are thinking, no, it is not going to. No. How could you be a sensitive man, an honest individual, then so many people are hungry in Africa, in China. 500 million women have no right in the Islamic countries. How? How could you be happy if you understand this? Who can be happy? The most oblivious one? I am not one of them, sorry. Therefore I can't be happy. Very well. Talk to you later. So long.